Hey everyone, I'm Alicia from A Music Blog, and I'm delighted to be standing here with Shepherd today. How are you both doing?
Good, we're really good.
I'm glad to
Thawing
hear.
out very slowly.
Thawing out. So we were just embarking on a nice little trek through the Canadian winter. I'm sure that you guys are kind of wishing you were home right now a little bit.
We've never experienced temperature like this before, where literally our faces feel frozen and our hands are frozen, but it's beautiful.
I'm sure all of the Canadians out there are thinking this is
Pathetic, but we're used to like 40-degree heat. This is like, oh my god. But yeah, we're good.
Good. Well, you're currently on tour with Meghan Trainor, so I was just wondering, how's this treating you so far?
It's good, yeah. We're having a lot of fun. Megan's wonderful. She's really nice, and the whole crew and everybody on board has been really supportive of us, and it's a really great experience for us.
Nice. Well, I saw a photograph where you had gone to Graceland. You said that you checked one off of your bucket list. So I was wondering, as far as touring goes, what are some other bucket list or things you'd like to check off that you've yet to be at or you've done?
I think at the moment, Coachella, getting to play at Coachella would be a pretty big one off my list.
Nice.
That'd be awesome. And Glastonbury.
Yeah, both of those would be really cool. For sure.
Well, it was keeping up to date with you on your on the road videos, and those I couldn't stop laughing watching them. Like, you guys are such goofy characters, and it's just so, I mean that in the nicest way possible. So I was wondering, before all that excitement of touring actually occurs, when it comes to packing for a tour, what are some quintessential items you must bring with you?
Oh, I think
Passport is always an essential, yeah. You can't get anywhere without the passport.
Some sunglasses, because you often have very big bags.
yes, or red eyes from just being so tired.
Yeah.
Headphones, like music. You need to be able to listen to music, and
Cold
long.
and flu tablets.
Yeah.
Cold and flu tablets, yeah.
As a singer, if you get sick, it's very detrimental
You're pretty much done.
to everybody.
Yeah.
So you need to just try and stay healthy. And cold and flu tablets have done it for us. Something else, lemon and ginger tea.
Nice.
That
I
would
hear
be
that one
my
a lot,
favourite.
actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, being the reason that you are on tour, I of course wanted to discuss Bombs Away, because the last time we interviewed you was about 2 years ago, and you hadn't even started recording this record. So just tell me a bit about the experience you had making your debut.
Well, it was like 3 years in the making. We, put everything into this album. We went through a ton of different producers. I think 4 producers.
Wow.
Yeah, and we were recording over 3 years just to get it perfect. And we finally found the producer we were happy with. And we were really lucky because we just had the freedom to experiment and get the sound exactly how we wanted. The album is, it's quite eclectic, actually. It's pop music, but, there's something for everyone in there. There's, electro pop, there's a bit of country pop in there. But it all sounds like Shepherd, and, we're really proud of it.
Well, growing up together, did you listen to a lot of the same music? Were you kind of on the same page?
Yeah, I think, growing up especially, we grew up in Papua New Guinea, and there wasn't like a whole bunch of music stores back in PNG, and we had to listen to mainly what our parents were listening to, and so that's kind of where our influences lie for this record anyway. So Cat Stevens and Eric Clapton and Elton John, Fleetwood Mac, just all of those old school pop rock artists, really great choruses and hooks and harmonies, that sort of thing. That's what we were trying to make.
You mentioned the harmonies there, and just like the single off of the record, you feature some gorgeous harmonies throughout the entire album. So where do you feel that love of harmony stems from for you both?
Some of my biggest influences are Fleetwood Mac and the band America. And when I first started writing music, I noticed that there was a bit of a gap for harmonies at that stage. So I wanted to bring it back, and just started adding them in. It just made everything sound better. Yeah.
Well, taken from the record, we of course have to discuss Geronimo for a second. I realized I just saw your post about how it's over 100 million streams on Spotify. Has that sunken in yet? Like, can you actually believe that happened?
It's weird. It's hard to imagine that many people have heard it. But it might be just like my mum and dad.
Just on repeat.
Just on repeat, yeah,
just letting it roll.
No, it's a pretty cool feeling to know that many people have really connected with our music. That's like, if you'd have told us like 2 or 3 years ago when we started this project that this is what was going to be happening, it was just like our minds have been blown.
Well, I know that for the actual single, it's really about taking risks and not being afraid of achieving your goals or wanting to set out for those goals. So as a band, what would you say is one of the biggest risks that you've taken or that you've actually accomplished together?
Well, I think, being in a band is a risk in itself because, it takes so much time. You have to invest so much time, energy, and money into something that essentially, like, the chances are it's not going to go anywhere. But it's something that you have to have complete faith in, and you do your best to believe in yourself. And we got lucky in that sense where our music connected with people, and we're able to do what we're doing now. But it's a huge risk in itself, because this is 5 years ago now that Amy and I started this thing.
Acoustic duo, and now you've expanded so much.
So imagine if it was to fail now. It's 5 years have just been lost. So that's the scary part about it.
Yeah.
But it also makes it exciting.
Well, with festival season right around the corner, I know people are officially getting pumped with all the announcements. So if you two could curate your own festival, who would you like to be part of that lineup?
Wow.
Oh.
I think we'd definitely have the band Fun on it.
Coldplay.
Nice.
Kings of Leon.
Fleetwood Mac.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Simon and Garfunkel, yeah,
Even though they hate each other.
Oh, we'll get them back together for for the
For your
one show.
festival.
Yeah.
Depends on what the budget is.
What kind of budget are we talking
Any
about?
budget you want.
This is it?
You can
Wow,
have
okay.
anybody.
Well, they can have $10 million each.
If they play the show together.
I'm sure they'll take you up on that. Well, just to wrap things up here, I wanted to ask, what would you say is the best part about being in Sheppard?
I think the best part about being in Sheppard is just having all of these unique experiences. We're traveling the world in a different way. We're, meeting a lot of really cool people. And, it's something that it's, priceless, the experience that we're having.
We also have the best fans in the world as well.
I've noticed
getting
that.
to
It's
meet
amazing.
all these people that are just so incredibly supportive of our music and what we're doing. Just like to take this opportunity to say thank you to everybody who's either purchased an album or come and seen a show, because we really appreciate it.
And I just want to say a massive thank you to both of you for taking the time to have a chat with the Music Blog today.
Absolutely.
And remember for everybody at home, for all exclusive interviews and features with your favorite artists, visit us at www.amusicblog.com. Until next time.